Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. If you're a returning subscriber, hey guys, how's it going? And if you are new, my name is Josh and this is Josh Goes to Disney. So before we begin the collection, I have a quick little shout out that I want to say to my cute little friend Kayla. Hi Kayla. Kayla is the granddaughter of a friend of mine at work. She is so sweet and so kind and so just delightful and genuine and just always happy. And I just wanted to say, hey, everybody that watched this video, make sure you go down in the comments and say hello to Kayla and wish her just, I guess, a good day at school. And so she can see everybody says hi to her. Hi, Kayla. I hope you have a great day at school and I will see you soon. So, hello everybody, how's it going? So today is going to be part 2 of the 4-part series of my collections. Just to give you a heads up, it has been 2 weeks since the last one was filmed. I did say I was going to do one every week on Fridays, but just things happened, so I was not able to get around to filming the last 2 weeks, but I did film one this week, which is going to be this one. This week's video is going to be my Minnie Mouse and Mickey Mouse ear collection. What I'm gonna do, I don't have as many as I thought. I've made a ton, but I've given them out, so I don't really have a ton of them for myself. I'm basically just gonna show my ears that I have and then give you a little backstory of where they came from, where I got them, who made them for me, or if I made them myself, and we'll go from there. So, the very first pair that I wanted to show you, honestly, it's just the first pair that I grabbed. It's the first pair in the bag. It is my fall-themed ears that I got from Sarah from Chronically Disney. Now, Sarah does make ears as a side job. She does have a ear company, Sarahjo&co. I will link her Etsy page down in the description box below, so go check her page out. Also, go check out her Instagram, and she also has a YouTube channel, so go subscribe to her. So the second pair that I made myself, actually, is the second pair that I'm going to show you, but it's the first pair that I'm going to show you that I made myself, is a pair of Star Wars ears. This is just some fabric that I picked up from, I think, Joann's or Hobby Lobby. I was really big into making ears last year sometime, and I just really have fallen out of that. I don't make them that much anymore. I don't really make them at all. I have tons of fabric, but I just don't make ears anymore. But these are some of my favorite ears just because they're really cool at Hollywood Studios. I like to wear them at Hollywood Studios because they are Star Wars themed, and Star Wars is huge in Hollywood Studios. So I was excited to make them. I also have a Minnie Mouse version that has like this green bow on it for like the green lightsaber. Now, my third pair of ears that I wanted to show you was my Disney Parks light up ears. Now, I have quite a few of these light up ears. These are from last year's Christmas time. They are ornaments, and they have the green alien, they have Woody, and they also have Buzz Lightyear. So I wore these like crazy during the holidays when we were down there. And it's honestly just because they catch a lot of looks. They're really pretty. They're really cool. At night, they're even more awesome at night because they glow in the dark. And they're also really bright. Like that's really bright. So those are some of my favorites. I have a thing where every single year I get the pair of Christmas ears that they release in the parks that light up. I've done it 3 years in a row. So it'll just be probably just a tradition that I keep going with every single year. The fourth pair is Happily Ever After pair of ears. They also light up. These are ears that came out when Happily Ever After was released in the parks. As you can see, they do light up, and they also act like they are fireworks, which are pretty. I have actually never worn these in the parks just because I do not really prefer to wear ears that everybody else has. So if you ever see me in the parks and you ever see me with ears, I probably will either have a handmade pair of ears or I'll have a pair of ears that were super rare, or just no one wears them, or I had them made for myself from somebody else. Just ears that no one else wears. I don't like having either a shirt or ears that everybody else wears because they're not original. And I like being kind of different and special for when I go to the parks. I like to be able to show off my ears when I go and get those looks of, oh my god, look at those ears. Like those kind of things. So these are worn a lot at night, as well as these Star Wars ones that I have never bought just because of that reason. So I have never really bought them, or don't really wear them. Don't really wear these either. So these are strictly just a collection piece. Now the next pair is a pair that I made myself again. These are made. I made these for the 4th of July. No, I made these for Labor Day, I think. Last year for Labor Day or Memorial Day, one of the two. We went to the parks and I wanted to have some patriotic ears. So I found this fabric that has Mickey holding a U.S. flag, United States flag, and a couple different styles. So it was kind of cute. I wanted to show it off. So I made a pair strictly for that day. I wore them that one time. I haven't worn them since because I haven't had a reason to. And I am blocked out during 4th of July, so I can't really go during that month. So these are strictly for Labor Day or Memorial Day. My next pair, and one of my favorite pairs, and a pair that I actually worn a lot and they're falling apart, is my Forky ears. Toy Story 4 was coming out, and Forky was one of the new characters. I went to Joann's and found this fabric sitting there, and it was really, really cute. People were starting to come out with new Forky ears. And as you can see inside here, this is starting to come apart. I've worn these a lot. They are one of my favorite pairs of ears that I own. That I've made myself as well. I love wearing these to Hollywood Studios as well, just because Hollywood Studios is really focused on Toy Story, for Toy Story Land, for Andy's Backyard. So I wear these a lot. As you can see, they're really starting to fall apart. I need to take these apart and really remake these so I can keep wearing them, because they literally are some of my favorites. The next pair is another pair of light up ears. This is for the Haunted Mansion 50th anniversary. I picked these ears up at the Character Warehouse. These sell for $18.77 a piece in the parks. Majority of the light up ears are $18.77, which I've said this in a previous video. It blows my mind that the light up ears, which have wires and batteries and extra like plastic and 3 layers and a lot of plastic and a lot of material to make, are cheaper by almost about $12 versus the fabric ones that are probably very easy to make in a machine for $29.99. So that's why I have a majority of my collection are light up ears. These are from the 50th anniversary of Haunted Mansion from the Disneyland Haunted Mansion, but they had a celebration here in Florida for Walt Disney World as well, and they released a pair of ears. Now I wanted to get them. I did not buy them during the festival or during the event. I did not want to pay $18.77 for them because I'm not that big of a fan of Haunted Mansion. I do like light up ears. So I saw these at the Character Warehouse for basically, what were they, $7.99, which was $10 off. So I ended up grabbing these just because they are light up. It adds to the collection, and they were super, super cheap. The next pair of ears, you would have seen these ears a lot. I do love these ears. You have seen these ears in a lot of different renditions of these ears, because a lot of people have worn them. So it's not just me that's worn them. My aunt, my cousin, I've worn them for Halloween. I worn them to the parks when I Disney bound as Winnie the Pooh. My cousins and my aunt have worn them with a bow on them to make them for a little bit more girly for them. But they're my Winnie the Pooh ears. Now, I got these from my amazing friend Hannah. She was a cast member for the Disney college program about 2 years ago, I think what it was. And she was ending her program and she was heading home, and it was our last day of together that we were going to see each other, and she surprised me with these as a going away present to me, even though she was going away, which I love these. So these are some of my favorites. So these are kind of worn out as well. The red ribbon on the bottom is wearing out as well. It's really wearing out. I need to re-glue it so I can wear it again. But I love these ears just because red shirt, Winnie the Pooh ears, Winnie the Pooh Disney bound. So the next pair of ears are my Mickey Mouse ears. So these are my Mickey Mouse fabric pattern ears. These are one of my very first ears I've ever made. As you can tell, I made a mistake. So these are supposed to be, this is what it's supposed to look like. So they're supposed to be up and waving and being up front, upright. Well, if you look at the other side, Mickey is upside down and he's also sideways. So this was a very first pair that I made. I kind of just wear them like this. And then this is on the back, so really you don't really notice these. I love these just when I go to Magic Kingdom, just because it's strictly Magic Kingdom is kind of just focus on Mickey. So I wear these when I go to Magic Kingdom. I also made these myself, so they're awesome as well. All right, so another pair of light up ears are the 2020 ears that are from last year's and this year's New Year's Eve and then New Year's Day event. So, Disney does a thing every year for New Year's Eve. They go all out. Thousands and thousands of people come to all the 4 parks, because the 4 parks close at like 12 a.m. and 1 a.m. To celebrate the New Year's Eve and the New Year coming in, and they release light up ears every year because everybody's out there past dark. I was not able to attend because my pass is blacked out during that time, but my friend from work was actually there, and she was gracious enough to pick me up to my light up Mickey Mouse ears. Now, the next pair that I have is strictly just because I wanted more light up ears, but I will never wear these. They are the Minnie Mouse light up ears. I got these from the Character Warehouse for $4.99, which I'm not 100% sure how much they would have been in the parks. But to see these at the Character Warehouse, I got them strictly just because they light up. But I will probably I'll probably give these away. I don't need them. I don't wear them. So I've seen them a couple times in the parks. They're very rare to see. But I think there's a reason why. It's because this pinches and it hurts like a devil. Like, it really hurts. But at the same time, they're kind of cool. So, and also, most light up ears in the parks are just white lights. So to have multiple colors is really pretty. The next pair that I picked up was also from the Character Warehouse. It is the 4th of July Mickey Mouse ears, patriotic Mickey Mouse ears. I got these for $2.99, I think is what it was, at the Character Warehouse. Again, didn't really need them, but going back towards the light up Mickey Mouse ears that I had to my collection, they were really super cheap, and they're actually really, really cool. So, like, look at that. Like, who wouldn't want these ears? And I think I'll probably wear these closer to Memorial Day or Labor Day. If we ever go down there during those 2 days and I go at night, I'll probably wear these just because not many people will have them. And they're actually, now that I'm looking at them, they're really pretty. So I'm glad I got these. Now the next pair. One of my favorite pairs I own. I have not yet had the chance to wear these yet. I have my Haunted Mansion ears that I got from Jessie over at Miss Cherry's channel. We did a box swap for Halloween, and one of the requirements was a pair of ears. Pair of ears that have to do with Halloween or spooky or whatever. And she made me some Haunted Mansion ears. And I don't really wear bows. I I don't have anything wrong with anybody wearing bows. I think that you do you. You're at a place of no judgment being at Disney, so all more power to you if you want to wear a bow. I just prefer not to wear them because I like to have Mickey ears because everybody else has Minnie ears. So I had my Haunted Mansion ears. I probably will wear these soon. Probably will wear them probably closer to October for Halloween time. So my next pair is Lightning McQueen Cars light up ears. Again, I got these from the Character Warehouse. Character Warehouse had a lot of light up ears when I first started going to Disney. So I bought these a long time ago. It doesn't really tell me a year. I wish it did. But they're kind of cool. It has Lightning McQueen, and then it also has Lightning McQueen sticking out his tongue. Ka-chow. See? Ka-chow. So, I like those. I got these for my nephew, but he doesn't like how these feel on his ears or on his head, so he doesn't really like to wear them. He wore them one time to the park, but that was it. So, they just stay at my... So my two final pairs are some of my very favorite and very beginning ears that I've ever bought. I became friends with someone on Instagram. Her name is Lizzie over at Lizzie in Adventureland. She makes 3D printed ears and they are absolutely gorgeous. As you all know, and hopefully you know by now, I have a huge love of Brave. So I wanted some ears that I've never had before, but no one else would ever have either. I wanted a one of a kind pair of ears that no one else would have. No one that will ever have. I asked her even not to. I even asked her to not reproduce it after, not to use the template to make anymore, just so I could strictly have a pair of ears that no one else had. I need to get some more Velcro for these, but these are the ears. On this side is Merida and her mom. Her mom is the black bear, and then Merida, and this is also the tapestry from Brave. And then the other side is her brothers as triplets when they took the cake and ate it and became bears as well. This matches my tattoo, so I have a tattoo of the same tapestry on my arm. Favorite pair of ears I will probably ever own. They're so lightweight, you can wear them in the rain. They won't get ruined by rain because they're plastic. And they're just really pretty. People see them and they're like, oh, those are so pretty. And I'm like, I know. I wish I had a 3D printer so I could make them. Like, forever will ever be my favorite pair of ears I will ever own, even over the ones that I make myself. So, the last pair of ears that I have, and my second favorite pair of ears, I love wearing these ears because they get so many looks. This is another pair of ears that was made by Lizzie in Adventureland. I will link her channel, I will link her Instagram in the description box below. Go check her out. She has amazing ears and they're not that expensive and they're made very well. And she's very, very good at her job. So go check her out. These are Brave ears as well. This is the very first pair of ears she ever made for me. I love them. It is a bear paw and then it is bow and arrow. But if you wait a second, they light up. So that's kind of cool. I do wear these a lot to the parks at night because they are so bright and people just like love it. They freak out when I have them on my head. So I love them just for the looks, which is awesome. So that is it. That is my collection. Thank you so much for watching. This is a long video. Part 3 and 4 is coming up. It's going to be pins and then it's going to be pins and then it's going to be Funko Pops. So this madness is coming next. So if you enjoy these types of videos, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a new video. As always, make sure you please hit the subscribe button so you can come along with me on my YouTube journey and join my YouTube family. As always, thank you so much for being here, and let's go to Disney.